ガオガオ食べちゃおう Hi everyone, hello. Today is May Day. It is Made Day. It is 5月10日. I don't know how that translates to May, but it's May Day. Hello. Let me make myself a little bigger and get rid of these glasses. How's that? Here's a boba. Hello, it is Maid Day. Let me say hi to chat. Hello, Nimby. Hello, Starstein. Hello, Quaffles. Hello, Chief Rob. Hello, Lemon. Hello. We were going to watch the Berubara movie today, but I am having a bad day. And I didn't feel like watching 3 hours of my favorite characters die. Spoilers! So I will watch it. We will watch it next week. Instead, we are just gonna talk. We're just gonna chat today. Today is just a free chat kind of day. Yes, I hope you enjoy the maid uniform. I will add this to the accessories library permanently later when I can. But how do you like it? Do I make a good maid? I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't be a good maid. You'd have to use like a broom and a duster and things like that. I'm not so good at that kind of stuff. Maybe if I had a vacuum cleaner, that'd be different. But anyway, how are you, chat? How are you? Fits well? I'm happy you think so. Let me try and find some glasses. Some better glasses. There's these ones. These classic otaku. These kind of glasses, which are kind of classic, but they don't want to sit properly. I guess like this. They look kind of cursed. They look a little bit cursed like this. Yeah, they look pretty cursed like this. Very otaku, very 90s-esque kind of glasses. It's always a beautiful girl behind the glasses. Okay, that's not working. Alright. It's always a beautiful girl behind the glasses. You're doing good to replaying Baldur's Gate 3. I hope you're enjoying that. What was the last thing I played? Mochika. I finished the true route of Mochika, and it was really good. But it's too spicy to play on YouTube. Too spicy, unfortunately. What else was I playing? Pretty much just Mochika. I was playing Lip Trip the other day. I like their BGM. I like to have it on in the background while I'm typing or writing something. Other than that, I haven't really played too much. Mostly just Mochika and Koi Choco, which we are getting through in stream. We're getting through Koi Choco in stream, but we're gonna have to skip the ecchi scenes. Yeah, the otaku glasses. They're kind of classic glasses that you see in like Sailor Moon or anything 90s adjacent. You know, I'm not a big fan of like the black color in general, but I think it looks good. It doesn't clash with the pink. I don't like black and pink together as colors. I think they clash, but this doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look too bad at all. Maybe if I can... There. Can you see it better now? I am the secret maid heroine, here to call you Go Shushin-sama and Ojo-sama. I love a maid heroine. A maid heroine is fantastic. The only main heroine I can think of off the top of my head is like Saki from Mashiroida Symphony. She's the only maid. No, I'm sorry, that's not Saki. Angelina Anje from Mashiroida Symphony. She is as the only maid character I can think of off the top of my head. That's not from like a dedicated maid eroge. She's the only one that comes to mind at the moment. I'm sure there's more. But Anje is the only one I can really think of from Mashido Idol Symphony. Let me pull up a picture if you're not familiar with her. She's really, really cute. If you're not familiar with her, she has like, she's very cute. She's very cute. Let me pull up Anje. She's highly underrated, I feel like. Yeah, here she is. I don't know, can you see it too well? I think she's real cute. No, maybe how about her? How about this? How about this? There's Shiraike, which fits pink and black pretty well. Oh, I don't know it. I don't know it. Why am I skipping Berubara today? Because I had a bad day. And I don't feel like watching a sad, tragic story like Berubara today. I want to watch it when I'm in a good mood, you know? I don't want to watch it when I'm like kind of down already. You know, I want to watch something happier. So we will watch Berubara next week. Next week, I gotta tell you, next week, I got 2 streams planned for next week, okay? On Monday, I'm gonna do a collab. I'm gonna do a collab with Irina on Monday. I'm gonna do that on Monday morning. Irina and I are gonna collab. We're gonna play an eroge, or not an eroge, but a visual novel. She and I are gonna do that on Monday. And then on Wednesday, we will do the Berubara movie watch along. And then on the 16th, my VTuber hiatus begins on the 16th. And it'll end on the 27th. Because, I gotta tell you, because I'm gonna go visit my friend for her birthday. It is her birthday. Actually, it's Monday, but I won't be able to go see her until the 16th. So she lives across state lines. So I'm gonna have to see her. I'm gonna have to drive to see her. It's about an 8-hour drive. But she's like a really good friend of mine. We've been friends since before I became a VTuber. We were like writing partners, writing increasingly ecchi fanfiction. Kuroshitsuji fanfiction, in fact. And yeah, we're really good friends. We've been friends for years, and I want to surprise her for her birthday. So I'm gonna drive up to where she lives. Well, I'm not gonna drive, you know what I mean. I'm gonna go to where she lives, and hopefully, I hope she has time to see me. So the 16th through the 19th, I'm gonna be with my friend, hopefully celebrating her birthday if she has time. She has a very hard job, so I don't know if she'll have the energy to see me, but I hope she does. And then on the 22nd, I have to fly out to Fanime. From the 22nd to the 26th, I'll be at Fanime. And the 27th is my flight back. So I'm gonna have to take that whole 16th to the 27th off because I'm gonna go see my friend, and then after that I'm gonna go fly to Fanime. Nothing bad. I mean, it's just been kind of a hard time. I don't wanna like whine to you guys. That's not why you're here. I don't wanna whine to you guys. It's just been kind of hard lately. It's just been kind of difficult. I feel like I don't want to complain. I don't know. I've just been having a hard time with stuff. You know, like the game is costing a little more than I thought, and I'm gonna have to somehow pay for this little difference. Commissions are still open, but I haven't gotten any. I'm not saying that to pressure you, okay? I'm not. But it's true, I haven't gotten any. And I was really hoping I would get some, so I could pay for the last little bit of the game. And then I also wanted, you know, I was gonna go to Fanime. I want spending money for Fanime. I know that's selfish. But that's the truth. Other than no commissions and no income, I've been making a real effort to make time for my friends. Like I said, I'm gonna go surprise my friend for her birthday. I'm gonna drive all the way up there to go see her. And that's a pretty long trip. That's like a full day trip. 8 hours. And I hope she appreciates it. And like other friends, I feel like they just don't have time for me, which I understand. I understand they don't have time for me. They're busy. They got important stuff to do. I understand. But at the same time, I feel kind of bad that people don't seem to have time for me. And I wish maybe they would make time for me in the way that I make time for them, is all. Hope that will go well for you. Thank you, Lemon. Yeah, the collab, that's with Irina. I know you guys have been wanting me to collab with Irina, so that'll be Monday morning, 11 a.m. my time, 11 a.m. Mountain time. Monday, we'll do that with Irina. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go see my friend, hopefully if she has time for me, and then I will go fly to Fanime. So I have a really packed end of the month. I have a really packed, this whole second half of the month is really, really busy for me. And like I really wanted my friends to be able to go with me to the convention, but they already went to another convention earlier on in the year, and they just don't have money for 2 conventions a year, which I understand. And I know this sounds really selfish and stuff, so I'll just stop complaining. Yeah, I hope she appreciates it. Yeah, I really hope she has time for me, but I know she has a very, very demanding job. She works really long hours, so she might not be able to see me, even though I will go there. She might not even have time or energy to see me. I told her, but she hasn't gotten back to me yet. I told her, hey, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna go drive up to you to surprise you. Well, not really much of a surprise, but you know. So she hasn't gotten back to me yet, because like I said, she works really weird hours, so I hope she gets back to me. And I hope we can meet up. And I'm gonna get her a gift. I can't really pay for it at the moment. So I'll figure something out. She really likes Kuroshitsuji, and I have some Kuroshitsuji merch that I haven't really opened yet. So I will figure out what I can do. I did sell one of my figures to make a little money, so I was able to pay some bills with that. So that's good. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry for complaining. I should not complain. You know, I value and treasure my friends very, very much. I just sometimes feel like maybe I care too much. Maybe I'm just too clingy or something. I don't know. Well, good night. I don't know. But hopefully, my friends will be able to make time for me. That'd be nice. It'd be really nice. I want to hang out with them, you know, and talk with them, and feel appreciated, and missed, and special, and all that stuff. I think everybody wants that out of a friendship. Anyway. Maybe you saw, on Ko-Fi, I posted this little post. You can see it on Ko-Fi. I posted a little screenshot from the build. Let me pull it up. Hold on, let me pull up the screenshot for you guys. Hold on a sec, I gotta pull it up. Do you guys like the thumbnail, by the way? I drew the thumbnail myself. I also don't know how to write kanji, so I had to do it in hiragana. Let me pull up. Here's the screenshot that I posted to Ko-Fi. I also posted it to Twitter and Blue Sky. This is it. This is it. Do you like it? Why is it slip sliding like that? Do you like it? Maybe I should open it up on the other screen. I don't know. But this is a screenshot from the build. As you can see, it is not done yet. It is not complete yet. You can see the backgrounds are not complete yet. There's no background, but everything else, aside from the BGM, is just about done. Well, for the most part, we gotta debug some stuff. But I posted this funny little thing for Maid Day. So you got Angel saying, "Welcome home, master. Okaeri nasai, goshujin-sama." And then you got Kumakko right over here, ready to cry. That was a total coincidence, by the way. It was not meant for Maid Day. It just worked out that way because I like maids. Will there be a maid age scene? Yes. I hope you look forward to it. I have a couple cosplay age scenes because I really like cosplay. Yeah, there is a maid age scene, so don't worry. That is the whole reason why I included those outfits. Just for the maid age scene. And actually, I just got the CG for it the other day. It's very lovey-dovey. I hope you guys like it. The maid scene in particular is very lovey-dovey. And the voice actors, Ark did a good job with the dialogue I had to have him say. He wouldn't say moi moi kyun, but he did say welcome home, master, about like 10 times. So look forward to that. But I get to say moi moi kyun. I get to say it. So you can look forward to that. I don't think this is a spoiler, but it's I think it's so cute. Look at the oh, Jesus God, why is it doing that? look at the cute outfits. Would you play this age scene, chat? This is so cursed. God, why is it bobbing around like that? I think it's very cute, despite the fact that it doesn't seem to want to be. It doesn't want to sit properly. It just wants to bob all over like a seasick boat. Alright, I'm gonna put this away now. I am a little nauseous. Because I was in VR earlier, trying to meet up with some friends, but like I said, they were busy. That's my fault, okay? You know, I can't expect everybody to drop everything from me. Will there be Almu dice? I don't want to spoil. It's not really a spoiler, okay? There is mention of Amu Dice, but you don't see it. You don't see it, but there is mention of Amu Dice. And there is the Mae Kian! There is that. And you do get the maid outfits. You know, so you should be happy with that. And Angel gets a maid outfit, and Kuma gets a maid outfit. Everybody gets a maid outfit, pretty much. Unless you're a villain of the story. So yeah, if you like Meidos, you'll be able to see. If you go on my Ko-Fi post, hold on, how do I pull up my Ko-Fi post? You will see it. No, I don't need your dumb notifications. Okay. I'm not sure how to link to a post. Okay. Here's the post. I'm not sure if it will let me. If you get rid of the spaces, you should be able to see the post. It has the same screenshot. If you missed it, the screenshot is in that post. You'll see it there. Other than that, it just, it's the same update that I posted earlier. It's the same update. I just like fixed the grammar and the typos in it. let's see. The only important thing I think in the update to know is that hopefully, with fingers crossed, if everything goes well, then the game should be going Golden Master in about 6 months. Provided everything is on time and everything goes well and I'm able to pay that last little bit off. Provided that, then I should be able to have it go Golden Master in 6 months, and that means it's ready to be released. So, yeah, that's exciting. Probably in like fall or winter, I want to say. Yeah. I was originally supposed to move in the fall, but that got delayed until at the very least next year. I really, really want to move though, so wish me luck. It's not anywhere exciting like Japan or anything, so hold your horses. It's within the US, but it's significantly a nicer place than where I live now, which is kind of in the middle of nowhere. So we'll see how well that turns out. I'm a little overheated. Kind of want to turn on the air conditioning. Okay, I'm gonna go turn on the aircon because it's quite hot with all the machinery. I'll be right back and we'll just continue chatting. Alright, I am back. Let's see. Hello, Didi. Do you play Roblox? If you do, then what's your username? I do not play Roblox. I don't even know what that is. Is that at all similar to Minecraft? I'm sorry. I don't play what I consider to be like Zoomer or Alpha games. I don't play Minecraft. I don't play Fortnite. I don't play Roblox. I don't play any of those. Basically, unless it is a visual novel, I do not play it. Sorry, so sorry. I know it's really popular, but I don't play it. Memento, you, Memento. Hey, if you, shit, sorry. If you are listening, Memento, I need you to respond to my messages so I can give you your Donathon reward. And tell Neko, I need to give you your Donathon reward and you're not responding to my messages. Okay, anyway. フミさん、来てくれてありがとう。今日は雑談だけよ。ハッピーメイドの日や。とにかく、今日は、元のプランは、元の計画は、バレバレ映画、みんなと一緒に見るんだけど、今日は、少しだけ悪い日だったんだから、雑談だけよ。Okay, we are just gonna do a free chat because we were gonna do Barabara, but I don't feel like watching 3 hours of my favorite characters being sad without spoiling it. Without spoiling it. I don't wanna watch my favorite characters suffer for 3 hours. I don't feel like it right now. I don't feel like it. We'll watch it next week. But yeah, you, mister, if anybody, if you're watching this and you were one of the top donors and you have not responded to my messages, for the love of God, please respond to me. I've been trying super hard for like 2 months to get a hold of you. Please check your inboxes so I can give you your freaking rewards. Alright. I don't want anybody to think I'm ghosting them. I want to give you your rewards, you know? If you donated, you deserve something in return. Alright, moving on. Let's see. I already talked about maids. Mother's Day tomorrow. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. Chat. That's something. I am not a mommy, so I do not celebrate it, but I do celebrate for Mama Kuma. I got her a couple of things. I got her flowers, which I gave to her early. Do I have a Discord server? Not one that I freely give out, I'm afraid. Not one that I freely give out. No. So I got Mama Kuma flowers. I gave it to her early because I was worried they would wilt. I gave her, well, I haven't given it to her yet, but I'm planning to tomorrow. I got her these like little vanilla meringues, which are like low fat, and a bar of dark chocolate. And then I also got her some bath bomb from Lush, like a really nice, fancy, big bath bomb. And then I also got her a nice card. Everybody signed it. And then I also got steak. So I'm gonna make her steak for breakfast. So we got steak, we got bath bomb, we got chocolate, we got meringues, we got flowers. I think that's pretty good. And a nice card. I feel like that's pretty good for Mother's Day. But here's the thing. You know, last year, or maybe 2 years ago, I got Mama Kuma all of her favorites. I got her like roses. I got her like all of her favorite sweets, all of her favorite candies, and she was really upset with me. For the rest of the day, she was really upset, genuinely upset with me. She was like, I'm on a diet, I can't be eating any of this. You know, you wasted your money. Only get me non-edible things, so that's why I only got her a little bit of edible stuff this time around. I think last year I got her a spa kit, but she doesn't really use them very much. So when I gave her the flowers a couple days ago, she wasn't really happy with it, and that kind of troubles me. I don't know what I can do to make her happy. Especially on Mother's Day. I want to make her happy, but it seems like nothing I do is gonna do it. It's gonna make her happy. So I really hope she likes it. She said, specifically, she said, you know, you just get me this stuff and then I just have to spend the day cleaning. And it's like, no, you don't. I am incredibly neat. I always clean up after myself. And I don't know. I want her to be able to like the presents I got her. I want them to make her happy. Why did I decide to become a VTuber? そうね、考える。どうして VTuber になった理由どうかな。理由はどうかな。考える。エロゲ好き。以上。Why did I become a VTuber? I really like visual novels. That's it. I like eroge. I love otomege. I love visual novels. And I want to share with people. That's pretty much it. I used to run like a blog way back when. Just text and pictures, you know. But that one didn't do too well, and I put so much effort into that blog. Like 3 years I ran that blog, and I never really got any hits. And I just really love visual novels. I just want to share them with people. Get her some jewelry? No. Mama Kuma doesn't like jewelry. She doesn't wear jewelry except for like her wedding ring. She would not really like jewelry. So, I don't know. I feel like I did all I could. I got her a little bit of sweets, a nice card, a bath bomb, a nice steak. I feel like that's all I could do. Hello, An Fong. Hello. Do I like spicy food? A little bit. I have a sensitive tummy, so I can't have anything super spicy. But I do like spicy food. I like Cajun food. I'm a really big fan of like Cajun pasta or anything like blackened chicken, stuff like that. I'm a really big fan. If there's like a spicy fried chicken option on a menu, then I will order it. Most likely, I love spicy fried chicken. I like putting red chili flakes on stuff, but I don't like hot sauce. And anything above like a jalapeno, I don't like. I have a very weak tolerance for spice. The Scoville scale, if you would. I'm not a big fan of super spicy food. I can't deal with hot sauce. I don't like it. Am I a fan of bulldog noodles? I have heard of it. I don't think I have tried it. I have heard of it though. I hear they're like pretty good for ramen noodles. Hello, Crypto! I haven't seen you in a while. Hisashiburi. You like it when I yap about stuff I like? Well, that's all the time. I love eroge. I love otome games, so I will talk about it a lot. The Kobo, no, Scoville, S-C-H, let's see, S-C-H-O-V-I-L-L-E, Scoville, yeah, it's for ranking spice in foods, the capacin level, I think, if I'm saying that right. Try it? Okay. Well, next time I go to the grocery store, I'll have to go to the import section and see what they got. Is it all really spicy? I'm not good with super spicy. I can handle, like, buffalo wings. That's about it. That's about my limit. I can't deal with anything crazy like a ghost pepper or a Carolina Reaper or anything crazy like that. I can't deal with it. Oh no! Murderously spicy! I can't have it then. Murderously spicy, no. I can't, I can't deal with it. You trying to force me to get super spicy food without me knowing? That's not very nice, chat. Wings aren't that spicy? Yeah, buffalo wings and the like are not that spicy. I can have that. but I can't have anything spicier than like a single jalapeno. I do not have very good tolerance. Bulldog burns. Okay, sorry, DD. I'm gonna trust my chat regulars here when they say it's really hot. I'm gonna trust the regulars here. Sorry. Could be fun for a stream. Not gonna lie. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. You can't have the ramen. You can buy some sweets or stuff to try that day. Ooh, like an imported snacks kind of thing. I'd have to make a trip. I'd have to make a trip to the store. I can think of a couple things I like. I really like Japanese Kit Kat. I love Japanese Kit Kat. 日本のキットカット。日本のキットカットのお菓子、すごく好きよ。チョコオレンジ味とか、ミルクティー味とか、大好きだもん。そして軽いなんかないよ。と思うんだけど。わかんない。しょっぱいも好きなんだけど、しょっぱいお菓子が、まあポテチだけがいいよ。In terms of like salt, I have a salt tooth. I have a salt tooth for sure. I love salt. I can have, I like potato chips. Potato chips, of course, they have a lot of salt. I like my potato chips plain. I don't like potato chips with a ton of fake flavoring on it. With the exception of the limited edition Nashville fried chicken flavor of Lay's, which are discontinued, which sucks because those were so good. But I do not like flaming hot Cheetos. I do not like the flaming hot flavor of anything. I don't like Takis. I don't like the hot flavor packets. I don't like it. I prefer salt to sweets. Mood! Me too. I genuinely prefer salt to sweet. I get the sickly sweet feeling. I didn't used to, but now as I get older, I'm like that. You know, I used to be able to inhale lots of sweets, but now it's like I have like half of a slice of cake and I'm done. Hold on. Do you listen to Vocaloid? I do listen to Vocaloid. I'm a big fan of Miku. I'm a big fan of, I don't want to call it retro, but like, I guess Y2K hits such as things like Suzuki with Rin. I'm a big fan of Darkwood Circus. I'm a big fan of Servant of Evil. I'm a really big fan of Rolling Girl. Rolling Girl slaps. I love Rolling Girl. I like, let's see, what's the other good Miku one? Rolling Girl, hold on. Darkwood Circus, I think that's what it's called. The World is Mine. 世界で一番のいいお姫様. Something like that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of like The World is Mine, Darkwood Circus, Black Rock Shooter, of course, Rolling Girl, those are all my favorites. Modern bangers, I like Monitoring. Monitoring is really good. I'm a big fan of Rabbit Hole, I think is the name, Rabbit Hole. I'm a big fan of Rabbit Hole. I'm a big fan of Monitoring. I do not like that one famous Fujoshi Miku song because the creator is a fucking coward who is not a real Fujoshi. They're a liar, and I hate that, so I do not like that song. Do you know Ado? I do not know. Let me look that up real quick. Let's see. Oh, Urusewa. I like Urusewa. That's pretty good too. I like that one. No, they have some good songs. Let's see. I'm looking through my favorites, trying to figure out what Miku songs I listened to last. I'm scrolling through my favorites right now, trying to find pretty much Rabbit Hole. I think it's the name of it. Monitoring is also really good. Which is the one? 愛して。 Yeah, Aiste and monitoring and rabbit hole, I think, are the most recent ones that I know of. Who did, hold on, I gotta see, who did monitoring? Is it Deco? I think Deco 27, yeah, Deco 27 did monitoring. I'm a big fan of Deco 27. They do really amazing Miku songs. I'm a big fan of theirs. Yeah, but it goes to show that a lot of my favorite Miku songs are pretty old at this point. They're pretty old at this point. I'm not super familiar with a lot of the new ones. Also, I'm sorry for asking dumb questions. No, don't worry. I like being asked questions. Don't worry one bit. It's totally cool. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Let me see what Frankie says. I have been telling all my friends about your game. I want them to understand my hype. When it drops, I'm going to be in Spider-Boy, Bear Girl, Lockdown. Aw, that's so sweet, Frankie. Aw, that's so sweet. That makes my day. Thank you. I'm really happy you like it. Let me link it in the chat. Let me link it in the chat. If you're not familiar, I really hope you are all over 18. You better be over 18 if you're watching me. Do not watch me if you're under 18. That is my game. You can take out the spices. It is totally free. I still have, let me see. Hold on, I have like 270 plus 150 plus 85 plus 85. Somebody do the math! Do the math on this. What is 170 plus 150 plus 85 plus 85? What is that? Trying to do the math. My hotkeys are probably going crazy right now. Probably going nuts. Okay, let's make it back to normal. Okay, 280 plus 150 plus 85 plus 85, that's 600. Okay, that's how much I have left to earn for the game. So I'm really hoping I get some commissions or whatnot. We'll see, like I said, we'll see. I still got a couple days until they close, and then I might open them again in June, but if there's no interest, then I won't open them again. How long did it take me to learn Japanese? Well, I started in high school. I transferred schools so I could learn Japanese. My Japanese teacher was a big jerk. He was a big jerk. He really was a big jerk. He was a big jerk, this teacher. Really made you feel like garbage if you were struggling with the language. So he forced us all to learn very, very quickly, and I was going through a lot of anxiety at the time. I flunked my first year. I retook it again. So I took Japanese 1, and then I took Japanese 2, and at that point it was already time to graduate, so I never made it to Japanese 3 and 4. I never took Japanese 3 and 4. I took Japanese 3 and 4. Well, actually, I never made it to Japanese 3 and 4 because I took 1 and 2 in high school, and then I went to go take it in college, but in college it was all, like, from the beginning, it was like, you have to learn hiragana. It's like, I already know hiragana. It was like, you have to learn katakana. It's like, I already know katakana. So, in college, that didn't really help either. So I've been studying independent. So, to answer your question, I took 3 years of academic training in high school, and then the rest I pretty much studied independently. Mostly through playing eroge, to be honest. Through playing eroge is honestly how I got better at reading. But my handwriting is really, really bad. If you want me to handwrite Japanese, I've forgotten most of my kanji at this point. I've forgotten how to write most of my kanji, how to handwrite most of them. Oh, shush. Yeah, kanji is hard. So how long? I've been studying for... Hold on, let me do the math. Over a decade. Let's say over a decade. Yeah, I'll just say over a decade, leave it nice and vague for you. So yeah, I've been studying for over a decade. Yeah, but I took only 3 years of like proper academic courses, yeah. And then the rest was independent study, yeah. But I didn't have people to really talk with. I didn't have people to practice with. 他の人は一緒に話しているはいないよ。だからね、一人で自分で話してるよ。That is why I talk to myself, essentially. I talk to myself. And that is how I kind of got better at talking in Japanese. You should really release Let's Learn Japanese videos, not gonna lie. I would be not a good teacher. I do not think I would be a good teacher. I don't think I'd be a good teacher. I don't think... Like, maybe I could teach, like, something real basic, like hiragana. But, like, that's a whole alphabet you gotta get through, you know? You gotta go through A, I, U, E, O, Ra, Ri, Ru, Re, Ro, Ka, Ki, Ku, Ke, Ko, Pa, Pi, Pu, Pe, Po, A, I, U, E, O, Pa, Pi, Pu, Pe, Po. You know, you have to go through all of them. Wa, Ya, Wo. You have to go through the special sounds, too. I don't know, that's a lot. I'm not a teacher! I'm not a teacher for a good reason. Let me get a quick drink of water. I try my best to be very interactive while playing a scary game. Oh no! Why are you playing a scary game? I do not like scary games. Except if it's like Black Psych. But that's hot. It's hot. It's different. It's not just scary. It's also hot. So I can take it. I'm now your favorite VTuber. Thank you, Didi. Thank you. ありがとうございます。僕はあなたの一番大好きな VTuber なんて嬉しいよ。光栄だよ。ありがとう。No, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I appreciate the gesture, that is sweet. And thank you, Frankie, for telling all your friends about my game. Please add it to your wish list. It is free. It is totally free. I mean, just going through your notes, talking about what you remember, what you could, what you don't could be interesting. I think the hardest thing for me to learn was the katakana, the so, and the and the she, and the tsu. If you're at all familiar with how those look, they look very similar. In fact, let me see if I can type it in the chat for you guys. So, she. Come on, she. I need the katakana. She. She. And now we want tsu. Yeah, these four were very hard for me to learn. Those four were very hard for me. Do I know Mitsuki? I do not. The only Mitsuki I know is Mitsuki Saiga, the voice actress. She is the only Mitsuki I know. And I do not personally know her. I'm just a fan of hers. But yeah, those four katakana were really hard. Kanji in general is very hard for me. And when you first learn Japanese, you learn formal speech. You know, you learn keigo. You learn formal speech. You know, the masu, the deimasu, the arimasen. You know, you learn the full version. Whereas in the second year, we got to learn casual speech, and that stuck. So now I can only speak casually. Ijan, I only know formal at this. I only know informal speech at this point. I only know how to speak casually at this point because formal speech is too difficult. Such a pain in the butt. ありませんでした。そんなことありません。はい、そうなんです。ありがとうございます。申し訳ないです。申し訳ありません。ございます。It's too hard. Way easier to do informal stuff like 悪くねえぞ。いいじゃん。よくね。よくない。構わないけど。そうかも。You know, stuff like that. It's a lot easier to speak informally than it is to speak formally, as I'm sure it is in just about every language. Mitsuki the singer? No, I did not. I did not know Mitsuki the singer. I did not. I am a big fan of J-Rock. I'm a big fan of Larkin CL. I'm a big fan of Plastic Tree. I have this podcast from 2005 I like to listen to on my walks in the morning when I go walk Momo-chan, my puppy. So I like to go listen to early 2000s J-Rock. I'm a big fan of Tommy Heavenly 6, Tommy February 6, Larkin CL, Hyde, Plastic Tree. I'm a big fan of all of them. Yeah. Let me get a quick drink of water. Chop the music in the yeah. I think the best way to learn Japanese is to just play it, okay? Learn it, okay? And it like depends. Like, are you gonna be good at just reading? Are you gonna be good at writing? Are you gonna be good at speaking? You know, they're all different areas of the language. You know, I think I'm pretty good at speaking, and I think I'm pretty good at reading. Writing, I don't think I'm so good at because I forgot how to handwrite a lot of it. You know, nowadays everything is typed. You type it on your phone, you type it on the keyboard. So handwriting, I'm pretty bad at this point because it's degraded. I just finished Kinkoi Golden Loverishi. Any other recommendations for Fluffy, Moe, eroge? Good question. Nekopara has a new game coming out. It is Nekopara 4. Let me look it up. Hold on. Nekopara After. Okay, Nekopara After. Okay, it's on Steam. It hasn't come out yet. It looks really cute. Got really good visuals. Nekopara is a really good game to start with. Let's see. I'm a big fan of Yume Midakusuri, but that's not really fluffy or moe. It's kind of angsty and dark. I personally am a big fan of ensemble games, but those are pretty much only in Japanese. I'm a big fan of digital cute games, but again, those are in Japanese. Little Witch is also one of my favorite eroge companies. I highly recommend Little Witch Romanesque, and the full title is Girlish Grimoire Little Witch Romanesque. I think Just USA distributes it. It is really good. It's got like some actual gameplay as well. Got like a dice game, spells, all that kind of stuff. It's a good game. It's got puzzles in it. If you're interested, you should really check out Girlish Grimoire Little Witch Romanesque. I also recommend Quartet by Little Witch, but that's also got a lot of angst. I don't know if you'd be into that. I also like Period. I'm playing Period right now, but it's only in Japanese. You gotta get a patch, and you gotta get a physical copy of the game. If you want to play Period, you gotta import a physical copy of the game. And you gotta hunt down the patch, which was a pain in the butt, even for me. And then Eiyu Senki, I think, is in English, but I have not played it in English. I've only played it in Japanese. It is a battle sim. It's got lots of battle scenes. Too much battle scenes for my taste. Maitetsu, hell yeah, you can play Maitetsu. That's in English. Fortunately, it's kind of censored. Not by Sekai Project, I believe, or Faku, I believe, is the distributor. I think Lose themselves decided to add towels to the bat scenes, or steam to the bat scenes, which is really stupid. And then, when the sequel to Maitetsu came out, they didn't have any H scenes for any of the new characters at all, which caused the game to tank. And then they re-released it again, called Rail Romanesque, I believe. And that one also didn't have any H scenes. So I think the biggest downfall of Lose is that it marketed itself as a loli eroge brand, and then they had really strong games. They had Gasuderi, Gothic Delusion, they had Monobeno, they had Maitetsu, and then they decided we're gonna cut out some of the nudity in this loli H game, and that's stupid. And as a result, they cleaned up their games more and more and more. They tried to have only, I don't want to say all ages, but they tried to have their games be less and less ero, which was a really stupid decision. And as a result, people gave the Maitetsu sequel Last Run. They gave Last Run bad reviews because all of the great new characters you couldn't actually, romance, and that sucked. But I think they did release Rail Romanesque, which is yet another. No. What is it called? Hold on a second. I gotta check. Okay. It's called Rail Romanesque Origin. I had to go to my bookcase and pick it up off the shelf. Rail Romanesque Origin was their latest re-release of Maitetsu, and I think it got some new scenes, I don't know, but it's for like the PS4, I believe, and for the PC. I'm not sure if it's for the Switch. Let me check. Hold on. Yeah, so they do have it. They have it for the PS4, the Switch, and for the PC, Rail Romanesque Origin. So they got Maitetsu, they got Maitetsu Last Run, they got Maitetsu Pure Station, which is a PS4 port. And then they got Maitetsu Rail Romanesque Origin, which is another all-ages version. So they got like 4 different Maitetsu games. And only 2 of them have ero. So, that was a big mistake. That was a blunder. As Star says, it's a big blunder. My style is cute. Thank you. My mama, who drew the model, did a wonderful job. They did a wonderful job. I think this is a very cute model. It's got some really cute and sometimes questionable toggles. Sometimes questionable. Just a little bit. Alright. I think it's a very cute model, though. Let me get another drink of water. But yeah, I had to go look on my bookshelf because I know for a fact I own all the Maitetsu games. So I needed to go look on my shelf. I like how my shelf is now kind of an not an encyclopedia, but like an eroge library. So I can just go and look and see what the releases are on my shelf. The naked toggle. This model does not have a naked toggle. It does not have a naked toggle. This model does not. I got the hard eyes, the tongue, just for ice cream, for eating ice cream, blush, existential dread, anger. We got a little tiny doll version. We got a leaning forward, and those are all my toggles for this model. I don't know what you're talking about, Crypto. I do not have a naked model. A naked toggle for this model. Why not? Because YouTube! Because it would get me banned. Ban されちゃうよ。裸トグルなんて。Ban されちゃうよ。I would get banned. I would get banned. That's no good. No good. Not at all. Plus, it's embarrassing. Why would I want to show a naked model? That's embarrassing. I wouldn't want to do that. Chat, are you a pervert, chat? Do you want to see this model naked, chat? I don't know if I like that, chat. I'm just kidding. You can do whatever you want. Fanfiction, fan art, whatever you want. I don't care. Go for it. But not in this model. Not in this model. This model does not have any nude toggle. It's cute. It is very cute. It is very cute. I agree with that. Anyway, I think to answer somebody's question, Frank, I think to answer your question, Maitetsu, Little Witch Romanesque, Those are both really cute moe games. Highly recommend them. I know I keep recommending the same games over and over, but those are excellent games. I strongly enjoy them. Or you can play my game. I'm sorry, I can't resist a plug. I can't resist an opportunity to plug. Or you can play my game, The Milk of Repentance, The Wine of Sin. 僕のゲーム、自分の乙女ゲーは許すのミルク、罪のワイン。あれが、うつげ、乙女ゲー、うつげ、乙女のうつげ。乙女ゲー、うつげ。泣きゲー、かもね。You can play my game, The Milk of Repentance, The Wine of Sin. It is not a moe game at all. It is depressing. With 28 scenes. I would not consider it fluffy or moe at all. But it's got like some moments. It's got like sweet moments in it. It's got lovey-dovey moments. But on the whole, it's pretty angsty and pretty dark. So I don't know. But please add it to your wish list. Yeah, it's totally free, so don't worry. Just add it to your wish list. And that tells Just USA that they want that it's going, that the game is doing well, that it's successful, and they should want to support it. It's a moe get to me. Suffering is moe when it happens to silly cartoon character. Fair enough. Fair point, Frankie. If you want to think of The Milk of Repentance, The Wine of Sin as a moe get, that is your prerogative. You're welcome to it. I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, it'll probably be Golden Master in about 6 months, provided I'm able to pay for the last little bits, and provided everything else is on time. Yeah, in case you are not aware, with the vernacular, Golden Master means that is like the final version, it's the final build, it is like totally debugged, it's been beta tested, it's been alpha tested, it's like ready for publication. That is what Golden Master means. Or it could be ready for production, hard copy production, but I'm not having a hard copy of this game, it's digital only. So it should be hopefully Golden Master soon. I've been testing it myself. I do not have a team of beta testers. I've just been doing it myself. I have not found beta testers. I'll have to think about it later. But yeah, it is certainly a labor of love, a product of pure imagination and love, and I put so much care and so much time and so much blood, sweat, tears, and effort into this game. I sincerely hope you all play it, provided you are over 18 and you all enjoy it. I'm in it. I am the director, the producer, the voice actor, the script writer. Your eroge suggestion for a beginner like me, can you read Japanese? That is my first question. Can you read Japanese? What kind of genre are you after? Do you want BL? Do you want Yuri? Do you want Otome? Do you want Het? What are you after? My first one was Hime Kusuri, which is a great game to start with. And Enzai. Enzai is maybe not such a good game to start with as your first eroge. For a variety of reasons. Got a lot of non-con and a lot of violence. I'm gonna assume no, okay. Okay, I strongly recommend Yume Kusuri if you don't mind a little bit of violence. No blood, but a little bit of violence. I strongly recommend Yume Kusuri. Katawa Shoujo is also good. It's in English. It's an original English language visual novel. It's good. You should play it. If you want Otome games, I can recommend Oz Mafia. It's really good. A beautiful storyline, amazing art, really good characters, especially the bad ending, which is my favorite. Bustafellows, the sequel comes out in July. In English, the sequel comes out in July. I recommend playing through it now, so you can finish it in time for the sequel. Bustafellows is really good. does have more of an American art style, which kinda, it might bother you. It took me a long time for me to like the art style. But now it's really grown on me. But it does have kind of an American art style. I hate DDLC and I own merch of it. Oh, I'm sorry. I like DDLC and I own merch of it. I was gonna say, you hate it, but you own merch of it? Okay, well, if you like DDLC, I strongly recommend Totino. Kanacho to Kanacho no Koi. Otherwise known as You and Me and Her on Just USA. You can play it there. It is like the precursor to DDLC. It's in Japanese. It's very good. Well, now it's translated into English, so don't worry. But it was originally in Japanese. What makes Bustfellows American? Well, for one, they explicitly said it in America. They said it in what is blatantly New York. The characters are meant to be mostly Caucasian, I would say. Yeah. And the art style is distinctively less anime than usual. But it's set in America. The characters are American. They're explicitly American. The names are American. The locations are American. The culture is American. It goes into a lot of American topics like immigration and gun control. You know, it's very American-centric, the game. It's also got cross-dressers. It goes into drag culture, cross-dressing culture, queer culture. It goes into it. So Bustfellows is very American-centric. It is very American-centric. I would say they really did their research. For a Japanese team, they really did their research on an American-centric game. Totino really is so good. It's very good. Aoi, best girl. Let me get a quick drink of water. Hold on. Anyway, I hope that answered your question. Anything else you want to talk about, chat? Anything else? Otherwise, I might just call it a day if you don't want to talk about anything else. Oh, but I want to mention, if you are a new customer to Just USA, or you have a new account, you can enter the code Moto Kumakko and get 30% off your first order. I'm not saying this to plug it, I'm saying this to save you money. Yeah. I also have a link you can use. I have a link, let me pull it up. You can use it if you want. Okay, you can use this link and I will get a little kickback. I think I would get $1 for every $10 spent, more or less. Let's try that. Anything fun going on with you? I'm still working on the game. Just about every day I'm working on it. I'm gonna continue to work on it until it's complete. Still got reports to write. See if I catch any bugs, any errors, any mistakes for the programmer to compile the final build. I gotta test it a billion more times. I gotta talk with the illustrator and the composer. You know, there's a bunch of stuff to do because I'm the director, so I have to go through every single step of the process. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm really busy with the game. Like I said earlier in the stream, maybe you weren't there, I'm gonna go visit my friend because it's her birthday next week. I'm gonna go visit her, and I hope she appreciates it and enjoys it, and I hope we have a great time. Other than that, I have Fanime Convention. Unfortunately, I couldn't afford to go to Level Up, and I couldn't afford to go to Anime Expo, but I have just enough to go to Fanime Con. That's gonna be in Memorial Day weekend. I'm gonna fly over, I'm gonna go to the convention, and I'm gonna fly back. That is why I'm going on a hiatus, just a little bit, so I can go see my friend, and I can go to the convention. So that is why I have some time off this month. Hope you understand. But that's what I have coming up. I have my friend's birthday, and then I have the convention. Other than that, I'm still working on the game, and I want to save up. I want to start saving up for Japan. Obviously, I want to go visit Japan, and I also want to save up for Level Up Expo next year. But it really depends on how well commissions go, or lack thereof. It really depends. Enjoy your time. Thank you. I really hope it's a good time. It is a once a year thing. I look forward to it all year. I really hope it goes well. I hope it does. I hope it does. Like I said, it really depends on how things go. Commissions and whatnot. We'll see. We'll see. But even without, I'll still be able to go. I just won't be able to have like money for food. So we'll see how things go. I think, if nothing else, it'll be fun to walk around and stuff. But I really wanted to go to Level Up because, like, a lot of friends go to Level Up. A lot of my friends go to Level Up. And I want to go with them. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. We'll see. But if you guys don't really have too much else to say, then I will call it a day. Thank you so much for being understanding. I'm sorry for canceling Berubara. We will watch it on Wednesday. We'll watch it on Wednesday. And after that, I will go on hiatus for most of May. I'm sorry to spring this on you, but I want to warn you in advance. I think you'll miss me. When you miss me, chat, while I'm on hiatus, I'll miss you. I'll miss you. Alright. Yeah, it was nice to see you too, Crypto. Thank you. I always try my best. Thank you, Starstein. Thank you, Crypto. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you, Chief Rob. Thank you, Lemon. Thank you, Edie. Thank you, Memento. Thank you. Let's see. For me? Thank you, Nimby. Thank you, Quaffles. I think that's everybody. Oh, what? Did I miss something? Oh, thank you, Chief Rob. I missed that. I'm so sorry I missed that. I didn't see what that said. Aw, thank you, Chief Rob. That's very sweet of you. Okay, guys, I will see you on Monday at the collaboration. The collaboration is going to be at Irina's channel. I will link it to it. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye. Daisuki.